I mean, we watched some things.
Sure.
Let's talk about the last episode of Echo first.
Sure.
Shall we?
We watched, well, it's actually the last 2 episodes.
Oh yeah, the last 2.
I know which part you were talking about that you thought I wouldn't like with the, her like contact lens.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it was stupid, but I wasn't like, oh my God, this is dumb. When I did it, I was like, oh, good. Like, finally, they can like just have people talking to her like normal.
Yeah.
But no, she took it out later.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I get that she's deaf, you know, she can't hear, and they have to like talk to us and also sign.
Yeah.
But I was just like, oh.
She also does it though when she's signing.
What, talk?
Yeah.
Yeah,
you can hear her whisper sometimes.
Sometimes. When she was getting angry with her grandma, she was like, oh no, was it with her grandma? Or maybe it was with the Kingpin. Anyways, I was like, okay, so they can just talk to her normally now and do some, you know, signing occasionally, or so they'll show her view of the signing. But then she took it out and threw it away. I was like, why would you do that?
Because it's a gift from Kingpin. She doesn't want that garbage.
Yeah, I guess it could be tracking her or something too, but it was just like, oh my God. Anyways, it's not like there's going to be another season of this show, so it doesn't matter.
Definitely not.
I thought like I at the end I was like, what was the point of this whole show? To tell the story of Echo? I was like, okay, fine, whatever. But like everything with the Marvel universe is supposed to be tied together. So like, what did this bring to the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Kingpin is now a whiny baby or something?
I don't know.
Because she did her little hand thing on him at the end to make him like emotional or something.
Yeah.
And then he ran away like crying. And I was like, okay, what is the point of this? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. They had a lot of powwow scenes were all great. I like a good powwow scene. And but yeah, it was the most anticlimactic.
Yeah, it was cool like when they had the power of, I don't remember her name, were they Choctaw? I think they were Choctaw. And they all the ladies were fighting and everything like that. They all got juiced up and fighting.
that was fun.
Though it would looked like, you know, with the grandma, it was just like, well, you can tell Granny here has never thrown a punch before, and it looked really like feeble and weak, but she still knocked the guy over. But I mean, that was cool, whatever, and I liked, like, but like then the guy drives out in a fucking Bigfoot,
the monster truck,
and
Biscuits drives out in the monster truck and runs over those 2 vans, keeps the guys aside.
They just were like, this would look cool, let's do this, and I just was like, oh my God,
I know, like. Was that...
They have guns, buddy.
Where was that truck? Like, why is that truck suddenly significant? Was it in the background in
don't
the
remember
shop
seeing
scenes
it. It was
where he's
basically
trying to sell
like,
the PS4 or whatever
yeah,
the hell?
I don't remember seeing it. It was basically like Deus Ex Machina, where a dragon would swoop in and kill the bad guy at the end.
Yeah.
Just like not the best anyways.
No, definitely not. It's yeah, there's a lot of good imagery, a lot of good music and singing in this episode, the last episode. But yeah, it was just kind of like they're just trying to cram too much in, and then it just all kind of just didn't work.
It just sort of went over with a whatever, we're done.
Yeah.
I didn't really like her armor too much, especially when she was wearing it in the powwow scene where she's like marching with everybody else.
And
they're
sticking out
all
like a sore thumb.
Well, she's like doo-doo brown colored outfit, and everyone else is like aqua blue and like red and all these nice colors, and then she's just in her brown outfit.
Yeah. I wonder like, how traditional that kind of outfit would have been.
The one she was wearing. I
imagine they would have done their research, and that would have been a fairly traditional outfit.
I would think so. It was probably something like that.
But I don't know.
The colors are a lot different than what we see up here in Canada for the powwow stuff. Like it's always reds and more earthy tones. Where this stuff down there, where did this show even take place? I don't know. Somewhere down south,
Oklahoma.
But it was a lot more like, you know, aqua, brighter colors, where it's not really what we see.
Down south you go, you can find those style
for
stones.
Sure.
And like even when you look at a lot of like Aztec imagery, it's all like that kind of color.
That's definitely not what we see at the powwow here and stuff like that. So it was definitely interesting to see that as a change anyways. Yeah, overall, I just was like, I watched it, I guess. I mean, it was better than Secret Invasion.
Miles better.
So I like that. But again, it was also like, you can tell when her stunt double is doing her fighting for her, because they're not it's like when Uma Thurman's stunt double was in Kill Bill. It's like, wow, I can tell that she's only like 5'6", not like 6 feet tall like Uma Thurman. So it's kind of similar to that in here. But yeah, it was kind of like, okay, we saw Daredevil. Okay, cool. Was that part of the deal? Get the Daredevil more in the cinematic universe? I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he's got his new show maybe coming out. I don't know.
In theory.
I really like him as Daredevil. I think he's great.
But yeah, I just was like, what was the point? And again, it was poorly done for someone who doesn't watch everything Marvel related. Because when it was, like I said, the reveal of Hawkeye, it's like, what is Hawkeye doing here? Where's his bow? Like, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah, there's a couple things where you had to have watched a couple series, in the past, but
I didn't really like what's his name as Kingpin in this series.
No,
not really. I thought he was more interesting as Kingpin in like Daredevil and stuff like that. Like the other thing too is like, okay, the Kingpin, crime boss, rich, smart, so powerful and everything. But then finally, when he dismisses her translator, he has her killed. Like, do you remember that scene where she's like, "You're dismissed," and he walks away, and she's like, "No, don't do it," and they kill her down the hallway. I was like, couldn't the Kingpin just have paid her enough to her silence? Like, I didn't like that scene either. No. I guess maybe it was to show that she was like, he's so powerful and evil and bad.
Yeah.
But I was just like, I don't think that's what the Kingpin would do.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know enough about the Kingpin character. Only, from what I've seen in these shows, really.
Well, it's supposed to be like he's so smart and he can, he's the Kingpin,
Yeah.
Like, it wouldn't have been, like, now they're going to have to be like, where's that woman that worked for you for 10 years? I don't know. I haven't seen her. I saw her Friday when she left, but I haven't seen her since. Whereas he couldn't have she's obviously not done anything for 10 fucking years. She's translated all their crimes for her.
Yeah.
All of a sudden you have to kill her? Like, oh my God. Anyways.
Just keep her on payroll. It's fine.
Yeah, exactly. Anyways, whatever. Yeah, I mean, I didn't really like the other bad guy that he sent, the Kingpin's like Australian guy.
Oh, yeah.
I just found his like evilness overacting, basically.
Yeah. He's, that's the kind of character that guy plays all the time.
I know. Though. I just was like, I don't really like him.
He's just typecast as L bad guy.
I guess so. I liked it when he got shot by the other dude.
Yeah.
Knocked off the top of his trailer or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a show. It was 6 episodes. I was just
like, okay. Well, and each episode got shorter and shorter. The last episode was barely 30 minutes long. So
not enough Graham Greene, that's for sure.
But even I didn't think they did a very good job of using him either.
I don't think so either.
Like, just everything was just kind of like, eh.
He had a good scene. The one scene where him and their grandma, and he was like trying to pull the moves on him.
Oh,
I think
that was funny.
That was the best scene in the whole show.
Yeah, maybe. But yeah, like, I guess they're all a happy family at the end now. She's staying in Oklahoma, and everyone's hunky dory, happy duty.
Omaha, Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Double
I guess
O's.
it was just to tell the story of Echo. There was no real ulterior motive there.
No.
I mean, good on them. They did, a show with a female indigenous deaf actress. I don't know. Maybe they were just like, let's cover 3 bases.
4 bases.
What's the 4th?
Leg.
Oh yeah, she's handicapped.
Handicapped,
as well. Yeah. I would like to think that's not the reason they did it, but maybe it was. I don't know.
I don't know either.
And they were trying to get some brownie points.
Maybe.
Some wokeness points. I don't think so.
Just stop trying to get the wokeness points.
I don't think they were really.
No.
I think they were just like, well, maybe a little bit, I guess. I don't know. I mean,
just tell a good story. That's all you got to do.
Yeah, that's kind of my problem with most of this Marvel stuff is like the stories are not good.
No.
It's just like
it's just a show that has a beginning, middle, and I guess it ends, and they don't really go over that much.
It's probably like we need to make a show involving Echo. Start writing. Not like we have an idea for a show. How can we do it? So, anyways.
Yeah. That it is what it is.
That's
and what
why
it was.
That's
not
it is.
As good
I think
as
that's all that Disney shit is like that right now. Because if you look at Star Wars, it's like, well, we got to get from point A to point B. Write the in between. You know,
Yeah.
we have to have the end of the movie where she says, "I'm Rey Skywalker." Get to that point from here where she's actually not a Skywalker. So you write it, okay?
Yeah.
And remember the first 2 movies? Well, we don't like them too much, so retcon them a bit.
Yeah, change everything up. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah, like the guy that blows up the planet with the new Super Death Star, he's the spy in the last movie?
Oh, I have no idea. I've never seen it.
Oh, you haven't? Yeah, he's the spy.
I watched half an hour, 45 minutes, couldn't get through it.
Yeah, he's the spy. So he like, you know, kills like a whole solar system's worth of people. And then he's like, "No, I'm on your side."
Oh, that's kind of,
Yeah.
court martial?
Yeah. That'd be like Hitler saying, like, "Yeah, I got him. I'm on your side.
Yeah, don't worry. I'm on your side.
I tricked them all." Oh my God.
There you go.
Anyways, what's next?
Echo.